All right. Stepping into the Terror Dome, man. Making sure y'all know it's real. Uh, so I had to do some rebranding for y'all. I had to make sure that I was coming with the right tonality. Get some music behind the deal. Showing out. Winning strategies is what I'm all about, and that's gonna be what I'm gonna be known for. Winning strategies is pretty much what I'm into now. Okay, so TikTok is giving me some kickback and some feedback about music being allowed in the sub only live. So that's telling you something. And even without the restrictions on TikTok, let me let you know I'm going to make sure I film this and overlay it. I'm gonna get, and I'm learning how to use it for playing music or singing. To unmute your live, stop playing music or singing. I don't get it. So yeah, TikTok, man. TikTok right now is a very restrictive platform, even though it puts uh, a lot of people good. It's good connection. Welcome your viewers when they are into your live. All right. So I didn't know that. Let me see. We're notifying members that you're live. Okay. As I work to get to the bottom of a lot of things for a lot of you, and as I learn how to, slide was muted. Just gotta end it now. Try it again. Really didn't know that you couldn't. I really didn't know that. So that's definitely something. Ooh, no, sir. I'm really monetizing what I'm doing now because I've reached that level and I'm going to stay in that space. Winning strategies live, what that means. So you can use filters, you can convince people that you're one thing or the other, but I want everybody to know that you can't escape from who you are. And like I was telling a young man tonight, people are going to know you by your fruits. They are. So there really is no getting around it. I want to make sure that I'm clear about that. There's no getting around who you really are. So as much as you would like to, as we used to say back in the day, fake the funk, there really is no getting around who you are. And there. And I'm going to get as much as I can. All right. I'm going to get as much as I can on film. I want to make sure that I can capture as much of this as I can because I want to put it out and I want to upload it to my YouTube pages with all the pizzazz that I can, since TikTok is a little restrictive. But I'm going live now. As far as subscription only, like I want to make sure that I'm giving you the heat. So I woke up and I was my mind was going and going and going. And I was like, I need to rebrand myself because people were saying, you're this, you're that, you're doing this and that. What is one thing that you can stand behind all the way through? And it comes to knowing your purpose. And I can see now why people, and I've been telling people this too, when you find your purpose, that's when you're really going to walk in your power and your destiny. You're going to enjoy life. I was thinking about that. So winning strategies is what I'll be known by until, y'all pour the dirt on me. Winning strategies includes what I do during the daytime as far as the cars that I sell. And if you watch my page, if you're on Instagram or TikTok or even Facebook, Ultimate Salesman, you know that I'm having a good time and that I'm really helping folks out that thought they were beyond help. I have a winning strategy for how to get you help to purchase a newer automobile. If you're driving something and you're like, oh, okay, this isn't working, I have a pathway and a winning strategy to help you get rolling. And so this isn't an ad, it's just more of my winning strategies coming out. Why am I successful? A lot of guys that are, making some decent money, they've been doing it for a long time. And I have to respect the fact that they don't like to see people come in and do well right away because it took them so long to get going and get rolling. They would have you believe, and they say all the time, hey, I was always like this. I was always about business. If I made less than this amount of money a month, I didn't consider it a good month. But you can see that's all smoke from what you're going through. It's not easy to start making 40 to 50 calls for just some person. It burns you out. It's not easy to make those calls and be able to take 2 or 3 clients a day and sell 2 or 3 cars. It's really, really not an easy job. High reward, but there's high risk. You can go through a whole 12-hour day and not make $1, and that's tough. The winning strategy to keep you out of that is to be set up. And I'm glad that I worked previous to that in a different sales position because, my vice president, shout out to Mr. Ray Sanabria Torres from Puerto Rico. That's my dog, but, you have to be around people with winning strategies to learn why it's so important. And when I connect with people, they realize that I take what I'm good at and I put most of that into what I'm trying to do next. That's a winning strategy. Trust me, you're good at something. You're good at something. And you want to make sure that you tap into that. You don't want to, be like, I'm going to give up on what I'm good at because the other things are hard. No, no, no. When you complete tasks that are hard, it just illuminates what you're good at. I'm going to say it again in case you missed that. When you do the tasks that are hard, it illuminates. It puts it for the whole world to see. Puts out there for the whole world to see. They'll all know what you're good at when you do the hard tasks. And that's the fun part. When they say enjoy the journey, that's the part of the journey that you're going to enjoy. So they have, I put a filter on my face over here on Facebook. And it just says a lot. I don't think I look any different. People might look at it and not see certain blemishes. I don't know. As a guy that's going to achieve 50 pretty soon, I don't think I look 50, but I'm saying this filter over here definitely is doing something to my features. So beware of that. Beware of using a filter, but in real life. All right. Beware of trying to achieve a look that's not your own in real life. It's not a winning strategy. Now I have the live podcast and day party thing going here in Dallas, Fort Worth. And I shout out to Slow Boogie Universal and DJ Lil G and Mr. Magnificent, my guy Tyrone, for just making that first one a special event. Shout out to, After and her, creative t-shirt business and what she does. And shout out to, Marguerite Express for allowing us to have that space to do something special for the community. But what I'm saying to you is a winning strategy is going to only improve what you've been working on for years. I know that working on ourselves is tough, but I have some winning strategies for that. And my coaching program, the First Step Coaching Program, gets you into the game. That's why I call it the First Step Coaching Program. And I'm going to rebrand some of my stuff so it all becomes winning strategies with Coach Taibu, winning strategies for life, winning strategies, to drive better, winning strategies, all the way around the board. So I authored the book, Coach Taibu's Winning Strategy, and didn't realize that was going to become the universal theme for what I do. I'm not going to be on here long tonight. I just wanted you guys to know that you're good at something better than everybody else around you. It was given to you naturally, but it's not going to elevate until you do the difficult tasks on a consistent basis. And I have a winning strategy for that. So the foundational workbook, the EFC workbook, effort, focus, and commitment, I want to get that to you. I want you to go ahead and click on the link in the description for the free EFC workbook. And that will be found by hitting the Kajabi opt-in link. And what you're opting into is just to be reached out to with specials, updates, and when the offers probably meet your budget so you can come on to the program. At regular price, I'm still a bargain right now. And that's all right, because I know what it was like for me to get started. I know what I had to do to get started. Shout out to my coach, Terrell Jones of the Playbook for Coaching and Speaking, which put me on the map. So even though, because of my structure over here, my subscription, my live subscription only, I just want you to know that from now on, that's all you're going to hear on all my platforms is how my winning strategies can help you improve and enhance whatever your life goal is. As a life coach, I want to make sure that you know that there's bigger things on the way for me. It's not just the live podcasts and day parties. It's not just the books I'm coming out with. It's the fact that I'm going to come to your business. I'm going to come to your community center. I'm going to come to your school, and I'm going to infuse you with some winning strategies for life. All right. Don't forget that when you overcome today's obstacles, tomorrow will feel like paradise. Here's to you and winning strategies for the whole country, the whole planet. Shout out to the DFW, man. Shout out to Arlington for the birth of something so awesome. I really feel this Texan spirit. Just, they say everything's bigger in Texas. And I think I came here with a big vision already. But the people and just the atmosphere and the vibe here in Texas just helped to just make it blossom and blow it up. So I can't I can't say that I did this alone. I have a team and a very strong team. So, I'll miss somebody if I try to name all of you, but shout out to everybody that knows that they're putting in. You will get your recognition as I continue to win. All right. Now, moving forward, the live podcast and day party is going to branch off into more dating out of the relationship talks. So there's no sense in having relationships talks without having some sort of dating programming going on. So I have a couple of guys local to the area who are doing well for themselves. I think that women are always talking about high quality men. I'm going to get them to come to the May 18th live podcast and day party. So you don't want to miss that. Wherever you see it, get your tickets and get your TikTok subscription and make sure you watch it live, because a lot of ladies out there want to know how to attract, to secure and maintain a relationship with a high quality guy. That's coming up May 18th is the relationship talks that lead into more of a dating service. I'm proud to bring it to you. Winning strategies for life. It's Taibu Muad'Dib. I appreciate all of you. Like I said, I'm going nightly now. I'm going back to my nightly thing. I don't care when I fire it up. I'm going to give you that heat. Winning strategies for everybody, man. Taibu Muad'Dib. That's my time.